Hi guys, this is Larissa with Be You Beautiful One. Welcome to my channel. I'm so glad that you're here. I'm excited to share with you my monthly setup in my scripture writing planner for the month of January and February. I have not been using my monthly layout. And so for March, I'm deciding to use it, and I have some inspiration from my planner bestie, Cami of Piece of the Plans. And she uses the monthly scripture writing the monthly layout to reflect on the scriptures that she wrote out per day, and she'll just give like a brief like overview or just like a quick summary to highlight what that scripture was about. And I actually like that because it sort of works as an index to what the different scriptures were speaking of to her, and so that way she could just use this as an index, so to speak. So I'm thinking about using it that way. And also I have a new set of scripture writing cards. I bought several of them because they were on sale, and this is a really good way to help you sort of break out of your box regarding prayer, to stretch your bandwidth of prayer. Because sometimes we can get in a box of just praying for what tends to affect us and our family, or topics or things that we are particularly interested in, and so forth. So sometimes using these scripture cards could really help you sort of break out of your box. And that's one reason why I'm using them. If you are not familiar with the Daily Grace Company, I do have a link down below that will help support this channel as well. But I figure what I can do if I don't do it the other way, uh, like just a few words of what the scripture was about, I could do this. I can take a card and put the scripture reference here, and then pray for others, pray for the heart of others. So I could put that in here as well, but I feel like I could write a little bit more. So I'm going to probably do some of the reflection as well as the scripture, and saying to pray for the heart of others in here. So yeah, I thought this would be good, but I'll see how that works out, because I've noticed I'm in a season of writing really small, so I could probably fit both of those things in there. And then if I have room, I would like to write the name of God associated with the scripture that I'm writing about or reflecting on. And I think that really helps. And I'll show you a review of January and February scripture writing, but I definitely have been enjoying picking up the name of God that has been speaking to me when I'm writing out my scriptures. I just find that that's really helpful. And again, it's just like learning vocabulary words. It helps to increase your conversation, it helps to increase your knowledge base, and so forth. So all of it is very relevant. Just like if you're in a relationship with someone, yes, they have an official legal name, but then you have those nicknames or certain names for them in certain capacities and so forth. And our relationship with God is a lot like that, you know. And I just I enjoy incorporating all of those kind of things. So I'll share that with you as well. And then for my scripture writing plan, again, inspiration from my planner friend. I've done something like this before, but it's been a while since I've really have like customized a scripture writing plan, because most of the time, like last year, all my scripture writing plans had pre-decorations on them. And I liked them, so I just didn't change them. But this year I was like, let me, you know, make customize it and make it fun and bring my energy into the scripture writing plan. And so I'm doing scripture writing plan focused on the word faith. Uh, I will link down below where I got this from. Basically, I just made it into my own. So I think I will enjoy that process. And then for my scripture writing planner monthly overview, I am going to use my Subbox kit that I got from DEK Designs because it's important to me to really make for sure I use as much of it as possible. And then for the first week of my scripture writing plan, I'm not for sure. I'm going to fill it out, but I'm probably am going to continue to use this for the weekly spread as well. And I have a dashboard layout. Now this kit does come with some dolls, but I also have this sticker sheet from All Things by Keisha, and I thought this is really cute. Plus, the weather is about to change, so I figure I better use this sweater outfit soon. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so here's the monthly view for my scripture writing setup. And I decide just to decorate the top portion and the sidebar and just a little bit of the DEK design washi tape on the boxes that didn't have a date on there because I want to make for sure that I have plenty of room to fit in what I'm trying to fit in. So a reflection of the daily scriptures that I'm writing, as well as with the daily grace cards who I'm praying for that day and the scripture of reference of the prayer. So, and I probably will white out these holidays, but just didn't feel like doing that just yet. So I'll probably do that off camera. Okay, so let's move forth with the weekly spread. I have decided to go ahead and still use the DEK design kit, subscription kit. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so here is what my monthly spread looks like in the planner. I think it turned out really cute, sort of shabby chic kind of feel, even though the theme is go wild, I'm getting shabby chic. So like that. And again, I didn't fill in this area here because this is where I'm going to write in a short reflection of my scripture, as well as who I'm praying for in the scripture related to that group of people or topic regarding who I'm praying for, based on the daily grace scripture cards. And then if I have room, I will also put a name of God associated with that. But that's a lot to put in there. But I've been writing really small lately. I'm in a season of writing small. So I might be able to fit it in there. Who knows? But it will serve as an index to the various scriptures that I'm writing about, as well as just give me a written documentation of who I'm praying for and the scripture related. If nothing else, I like having that idea. So I'll keep you updated on how I decide to do that. I may have to forego something, but for right now, that's my plan. And then I enjoyed the way my weekly spread turned out. I used this neutral box from Mojo Jojo Plans, and I thought that was a really pretty box. Sort of like a dusty, like maybe a tan, but with a little bit of a pink undertone, which I thought fit in great. I would have loved to use actually more boxes, but I probably will add those in as I go along to highlight like different sections over on this side, but I'm not sure yet. Who knows? I was going to change the day covers, but with this particular sticker paper that she switched to this year, we're supposed to sort of like put it on the back of our hands first to sort of allow it to be a little bit more movable as we plan. And I forgot about that. So I couldn't lift this up. So I had to just go with it. But I mean, it's a pretty sticker, but it's just it didn't translate to the other side, so I found some other stickers within the kit, and I don't think I showed you guys this in the video itself, but I just basically, it's this sticker right here, and it looked like this one, and I just cut it up into little strips, different sizes, angles, and I just added that over here. It's a slight addition, but it still sort of carries over the tan splotch with the black polka dots on there. It sort of just subtly adds it over here. So before it was just like nothing. Uh, so sort of like that. It gives a little bit of reflection to that. The outline flowers came from this neutral floral books by Kell of a Plant. I felt like I just needed something else in addition to the washi tape that came from the kit. And then I felt like this was already sort of standing out on the page on its own. So I wanted something over here that did not scream the loudness of this pattern. I guess that's the best way to say it. And so I felt like the outline florals gave me what I needed. It gave me the deco I needed without being too aggressive. And it gave it sort of like an elegant kind of feel. And I used the sticker from All Things by Keisha, the same one that I use over here, just a larger size. And then this doll came from the DEK Design Monthly Kit. So I love the way that that turned out because she's just sitting in a chair with her toes up. I do that a lot. So, and then the phrases that I use is from this sticker pack, that faith sticks, express your faith. And I got these from Hobby Lobby, I believe, like a few years ago. So I had a couple of packages of those. And I felt like this went in with my faith theme. I am redeemed. That's the basis of our faith, is believing that God our Father sent his only begotten Son to die on the cross for us. And so I am redeemed is you have to believe it by faith, and then as a result of that, I am a child of God. So all of that is tying back into faith, and so I like the way that this turned out. I love the swatchy tape from DEK Design. I think that's really pretty, shabby chic kind of feel. Um, I like the way that it turns out. It's different than from what I'm accustomed to doing. So I like the subscription boxes because it sort of pushes you outside of your norm, and that's what I like about it. So even though I still have some of the same patterns of how I put things together, it's still something a little bit different. And I enjoyed slicing the stickers in half and just spreading them out a little bit. This one I kept whole, and I just put it behind the doll, as well as this stickers behind the doll as well. Sort of giving it more of as though she's popping out of the page a little bit. So I like that. Yeah. And I went ahead and put Saturday and Sunday down because this particular plan that I am using actually does 7 days a week. So I'm going to try to see how I like doing the 7 days a week. I really enjoy having the 2 days for reflection as well as catch up time, just in case I get a little bit behind. But we'll see. And if you decide to use like a scripture plan like this, where it's not just a singular scripture, but it has like several scriptures or and sometimes multiple passages, what I usually do is I will try to highlight a scripture out of that passage. Like this one has Matthew 6:25 through 34. There's no way, even if I had a horizontal layout, if I'm doing this like every day, I would not do 25 through 34. I would highlight a verse from that, but I would still take time to read the verses in general, and then pick the verse that stood out to me the most, is basically what I'm saying. So in that kind of situation, but I love this page, and I can move this page week to week. So I think that's cute. I'm gonna enjoy that. So, and I like that I picked like black. She has the not colorful hair. She has something on subtle. So even though it may not totally go with this layout, it's not totally out of pocket. So, but that's what I usually do, is I keep this like here and so forth. And on the back, I could take some notes, like as I'm praying or whatever. I could write down little things. I have a general area for that, but you know, you can also use this for note pages. So anywho, that is my setup for the first portion of the beginning of March. So I'm excited about this, and I can't wait to fill it all with good things. So thank you so much for joining me. May God bless you, keep you, continue to smile upon you. And don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on your notification bell. Until the next time, bye.